They were in the car. So this guy's crotch is burning. It explodes in his face. They crash.
Hey everyone, Chris here from Realridesharestories. On this channel, we do a lot of different things within the rideshare industry, whether it be tips and tricks for both passengers and drivers, as well as what happens outside the vehicle in our bad driving caught on camera compilations, but most importantly, what happens inside the vehicle on actual rideshare rides. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. But before we get started, if you have a crazy Uber or Lyft experience, whether you're a passenger or a driver, record it, send it my way, and maybe you could be featured on the channel. So I got a great story for you guys today. Like the title says, these stories should be in a movie. That's how crazy it was. It was just really fun conversation, but just hearing what this guy had to say was just wow. And it was two different spectrums. So the two stories, the first story was like, wow, you couldn't believe something like that was happening. And then the second story was even crazier. So here you go, check it out, and I'll see you after. How's the night going?
And it's great, man.
Oh, that's not bad.
Nah.
I know a friend that moved there.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You still there?
Yeah, she's been there for a few years now. She's a nurse.
She digs it?
Yeah. I mean, it's North Carolina. It's not New York. You don't get those winters.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta heal those.
Okay.
I got a horrible story. My girlfriend was in a coma for 2 months. She had 2 massive bleeds. They cut out most of her intestines, and she woke up. And then the whole time, it's like 6 weeks she was in a coma. Her family took all my property, took money from our joint account.
Oh, jeez.
And then she woke up and told me that we were over, and she was into our best friend, and bye.
Wow.
We were on 3 years at that point. I moved up here a year ago with her in February.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And that's why the hell I'm getting out of here.
Sorry to hear. Now, is that where you're from?
No, we're.
Okay.
But I got out of the Marine Corps in Quantico, and I met her. I moved up here. Worst mistake in my life.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I probably dodged a huge bullet, man.
Yeah, at this point, for sure.
Yeah, gotta look at it that way.
Life experience.
Yeah, I'll know better next time. Three years wasted, though.
Fortunately, it does happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I saw they got engaged today.
Oh, jeez.
She's fresh out of a coma, like 3 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks.
Wow. That's messed up. Sorry to hear. But yeah, like you say, at least it's you think you dodged a bullet.
It's now, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, give me a call, please. Bye. Ain't no other way to look at it. And I can't wait to watch that fail.
Hopefully, it'll be an epic burn.
Oh, it will be, man. It will. She almost died. I have mixed feelings about it. Like, she shouldn't be alive, really. Sometimes
Yeah, I mean,
I wish she hadn't made it, but then that's a bit morbid.
Yeah, I mean, you don't wish ill on anyone because you don't want that
karma,
coming
man.
back. Yeah, exactly. You don't want that coming back to you.
I think I think the whole almost dying thing was her karma, because evidently she'd been cheating on me for a little while.
Hey. With this person?
Yeah.
Hopefully there was no ring bot.
There was, and he used it to propose to her today.
No, I mean from you.
Huh?
From you.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, jeez.
And they used it to do that today.
Wow.
Gross. That's bad karma.
Yeah. That's really messed up.
Yeah, he should be here at about 8 in the morning.
Oh, nice.
We're going to party all the way down the coast.
How long are you taking on planning to get down there?
Well, we'll probably hit a strip club or two in PA.
Mm-hmm.
See a couple of our friends in Virginia. Hit the beach. 2 days, maybe 3. Depends on how much time he's got. I'm just going to chill. Got no plans. He's got a car for me and a place to stay.
That's cool.
Until I can get my a job down there.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if you had a job you lined up yet or not.
It's hard for me because the work I do requires what's called a guard card.
What's that?
It's a state licensing requirement for security.
Okay.
You can't take the one you got with you because it's by state.
Okay.
I already enrolled in a armed guard class down there, so that'll take 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I got a recruiter looking. I'm not like your basic Paul Blart.
Uh-huh.
I do bank robberies for.
Okay.
That's all I really do. So it's a specialty.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Marine Corps background and 3 years paramedic in DC. So I'll see what I want to do.
Any interesting stories you got from the robbery side of things?
So, yeah, actually, branch got robbed last week, and this guy, 2 of them came in. Most people don't rob banks with weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually a note passer. These 2 came in armed to the teeth. This guy had a Colt 45, an old Colt Navy 45.
Wow.
With an 8-inch barrel on it. It was huge. Huge gun.
That's crazy.
Well,
that's not a small gun at all.
No, and it's like a 40 cal almost.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the caliber, but I mean it's not your regular 45. It's a revolver, an old Colt revolver.
Mm-hmm.
And he had his hand on the trigger. Went to like point the gun, and it went off and winged the branch manager.
Oh, jeez.
When I say winged, when you get hit with almost like a 50 cal on your shoulder,
He all right?
it exploded
Oh, boy.
all over the camera that we were watching. So he goes down. The teller gives these guys a die pack and a GPS tracker with the money.
Mm-hmm.
They get out of the bank, they hit the car. One of the driver has the die pack in his lap. Let me explain what a die pack does.
Yeah, it doesn't explode and...
It does. Before that, though, it heats up to over 380 degrees.
Ooh.
And it spews and sprays red, purple dye that has an irritant in it.
Uh-huh. Now, is that more... I've seen that in, like, movies, and I mean...
No, you've never seen what really happens. It's more like a plume, and it obscures your vision if you're in a small space. They're in the car. So this guy's crotch is burning. It explodes in his face. They crash. They're both purple. The driver can't see. The passenger grabs him. All the money's destroyed because it's purple now. They're purple now. They're running down the street with the GPS tracker. They got 0.7 miles away.
Wow.
Before local PD caught them. That's probably one of the more interesting ones. It's really boring work. And you pull video, you send video to the FBI. You track from the time they hit the door. You track anywhere they touch, and you send that, and then the forensic guys get that. They fingerprint everywhere you showed them that they touched. It's things like that. I mean, I watch TV most of the day. I do Netflix and Facebook. Sad, but
you said no Netflix and what?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much all I do all day. And I mean, you don't see bank. And the worst thing you can do is rob a bank. Most people think there's a lot of money in banks.
No.
A highly trafficked ATM.
Wow.
A branch that you go to bank at, on average. There's 16,
quite a bit different.
Yeah, there's 16 cameras in every branch. Go rob something else.
Yeah, right.
It's easier.
Wow. So those were two pretty crazy stories, both separately, and both have been turned into movies before, but join them together and you could have a crazy movie where both the lovers and the action people would love to go see that movie. So any movie directors, any producers, anybody who is watching this, emails in the link in the description below. Let's talk. But on a real note, well, that is a real note, but on a side note, yeah, pretty crazy. You never know what you could hear. And, you know, this guy was hurting, so he just kind of blurted it out right away. So message to you, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you put that behind you and that you're moving on and that you're enjoying everything where you are. So best of luck to you, man, and hope everything's working out for you. But on to what it is like for rideshare driver. It's definitely some crazy stories that you hear when just doing this, and you never really know what you're going to hear as a Uber driver or a Lyft driver. And when you get your passengers in, it's pretty crazy. So again, though, hey, if again, any movie producers or anybody's watching this, hit me up. But honestly, it's fun. You know, you definitely get some crazy aspects. You get some cool aspects and just a lot of different things happening. So with that being said, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys got a great laugh and a good learning few moments as well, and just enjoyed it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. As always, never drink and drive, always tip your drivers, and we'll see you next time. Still watching? That's all right. This video might be over, but the fun doesn't have to be. Video up top, if you click that, that'll take you to the last video that we just did. And the video down below is what YouTube thinks you should watch. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button right over here, and we'll see you next time.